And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Just got done with the cold plunge. Oh my God, that was fucking torture. But I feel better now. I kicked my ass. It woke my ass up. Holy shit. So I was able to do about a minute in 50-degree water, and I did two dips. So this will officially be the first day of the Crypto Hulk cold plunge. And that one I'll keep on the show. I'm going to try to, cold plunge 4 times or 5 times a week. I want to get my body back to where it was, where I could sit in 33-degree water for just like 20 fucking minutes straight. So I can do a minute. That's about it right now. And that's only in 50. That's not even nowhere near 33. Oh, gosh. It's probably going to take, what is this, November? For me just to get to 30, I'm gonna keep trying. Why is this? Hold on. Why? Let me see what we got going on here. Okay, so what happened is we have $500 member people here on this show. And there's a crypto. Right now, this show's for the $10 and up. After this, it'll go to the $5 and then the general public. So there's a guy named, well, I don't want to mention his name, but what I did is this, and this is why it benefits you. He just doubled his money like right now by doing something real quick. Is Phantom Exchange had a crypto called Anoma. It's ANOMA. Let me show you the crypto here. And okay, the guy's name is Jamaica. Let me do a copy and a paste to show you. I'll tell you what I did. Now, it didn't work for everybody, but it worked for him. Maybe because he was like the first one that did it. $0.02 on Uniswap and 5 cents on Phantom. So here's what people are doing, okay? So now the rest of you guys get notified. This is for the $10 nut people, and for $500 people, I already told you all this. What happened was I put out a notification that if you buy your XAN, it's the letter XAN crypto, Anoma, it's Anoma, ANOMA. So on Phantom, it's showing up, or at least it was on sale for like 6 cents or something, right? 5 cents, 6 cents. So I told people I bought mine for less than 3 cents on MetaMask. So what we did is transfer from the MetaMask to Phantom and cashed out. And then converted that into USDC and sent it back to my MetaMask. That's what the plan was for people to do, or whatever. If you can transfer from your exchange or wherever you have it from your wallet. So you could have bought it at MetaMask, transferred it into a wallet, and then transferred it to Phantom, and then however you want. But yeah, this guy, Jamaica, just doubled his money. He said it works, OG. And tested it out with $120 and it gave me $250. So if some of you guys would have did more, I don't know if it'll still do it. Chris is telling me here, sell on Phantom, it's double the price. I bought it and used one. Okay, it works. If you guys do this right now, go to MetaMask, buy it on Uniswap. Let's say you buy it on Uniswap or MetaMask. And I'm showing you how to make this money right now. This is for $10 people. The $500 people I already alerted. I kept it up for about 5 minutes, but somebody came back and said it didn't work. I think this other guy named Steve said it didn't work for him, so I deleted the messages for everybody. But it's working for Jamaica and Chris. So what you do is you go to Uniswap. It's Anoma, ANOMA. It is XAN, yes. I gave you the link there. It's Anoma, and the crypto's XAN. There you go. All right, make sure you check your fees because there are fees involved. But I mean, if you want to dump $500 or $1,000, I mean, you can make $1,000 right now. Player move Whoop, whoop. That's why people get the Crypto Hulk $500 membership. Because, like, right now, this $10 people got a blessing. An early Christmas present from Crypto Hulk. Right now, it's showing up at 0.026. So that's 2.5 cents-ish. Mark, where's that at? Now, remember, somebody says uphold. Remember, different exchanges have different prices. This is what I teach in the $500 member group. Is you might have one crypto on wherever it is, uphold, and go sell it on Phantom or flip out, whatever. Like this is the benefits. This is how you pull $1,000 like that. That pays for 2 months memberships right there. Bam, you're done. Okay. If you guys act on what I tell you, see, the reason some people don't make money on the $500 club, they don't do anything with my info. I straight up tell them, buy it. I told one guy, buy it on MetaMask and sell it on Phantom. And just some people just don't do it. And then they lose out. And then like, well, I didn't make any money. I'm going to cancel my membership. And that's fine with you because we're making money whether you do or not. So Mark says on Uphold, it's 2 cents. And on Phantom, it's 6 cents. Go double your money. Okay. Right there. Too fucking easy. Put $2,000 in. Go to Phantom. You just made $2,000. That's how we do it on this show. So I don't care if you leave the show and you go off, and I want you to get the money. So you watch my show later. Right now, stop watching the show. Go hook up the wallets and shit. I don't mind. It's fine. I want you to have an early Christmas present. That's why I'm putting this thing on here and told you guys about this. So now the $10 people and the $500 people, pretty soon later, those $5 people are like, fuck, if I just had the $10. See, the membership pays for itself. All right. These people think, well, I don't have the money for the membership. Dude, you could make $2,000-$3,000 right now if you want. But no, you wanted to save that $5. That's on you. You saved $5, but you lost out on $2,000. Ta-da. I mean, that's just how it works, man. Now, not everybody this will work with. Some people are encountering a problem where Phantom's not cashing them out. But some people are. And to those that are, congratulations. Let me check my phone here. I got Chris says, check your fees. Gino Lim. Which one do you like better? The Zan, I'm going to check and see how much XAN I got. I got a pretty good amount. I love it. You're buying Zan right now at its lowest point. We're going to get in on this crypto. Give me a second here. I've got twice as much Zan as I do Centrifuge. The amount of tokens, I mean. Yeah, man, this is so cool. With XAN, I have half the amount of tokens that I do for XRP. Let's say I own 100 XRP, I own 50 XAN. I'm telling you something. There's something to this XAN coin. We're gonna get into this. I literally have half the amount of XRP. These tokens, the XAN is solid. We're gonna go over this right now. This is not. I wouldn't pump dump this. This thing is so fucking connected. This crypto is so connected deep with industry developers. It doesn't have like the colleges involved in it. This is a different kind of a beast. This is a institutional privacy. Oh, you know how all these, remember, like I told you, dark pools and shit? Okay. This crypto is fully legitimate. It can run normally. We can see the transactions. It's like a Klingon. This thing is a fucking Klingon from Star Trek. It can go into the cloaking, where the Klingon can make the ship disappear. This is that fucking Klingon ship that you need to get. This is the shit. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor at all. Don't buy anything on this program. I'm so fucking high right now. Cocaine, heroin. Chucky's over here. Come over here. This is my new baby boy, Chucky. He wants to tell you a little something. If I can turn him on. Turn the switch on. Oh, shit.
It's showtime. I'll be back. I always come back.
That dude's crazy. Chucky, I've got to put you on a timeout. You're scaring the fuck out of me. Don't buy anything I say. Don't invest in anything I say. I'm super fucking high. Me and Chucky were just doing 50 lines of cocaine, 50 lines of heroin, 50 lines of LSD. We do this shit constantly all day. I've been awake for 5 straight years, 5.5 since I started this program. And just if you invest in anything I say, you're gonna fucking lose all your money. Okay. Stu Lavelle's like, Chucky scares the F out of me. Oh my God. Let me look at my comments list. It's a weekend and we're going to have some fun because this crypto is badass and you guys are out there making money. You're making money on this coin. All you've done is you bought it on Uphold or somewhere, transferred it into this Phantom, and you're doubling your money. Congratulations, Crypto Hulk. I did ask, I'm going to tell you what. I believe in like the power of the universe. Some people call it God, Jesus. Those are the only names of God that I'm familiar with. And I asked today, I want something big for these people. If you could just show me somehow. And this thing pops up. I didn't know about the Phantom wallet thing until just right as the show, like a few minutes before the show. Like stuff just comes to me. I don't understand. Well, I do understand, but it's just, I don't understand. But right now, you guys are doubling your money. Congratulations. This is what I'm talking about. If you try to truly help people, then God, the universe, the power, whatever you want to call it, there's something happening. And I don't know, it just pops up sometimes. If I really had good intentions, I didn't, I bought this coin. I can't move the market or whatever. This is a very, very good crypto. Let's get into this. It's truly amazing crypto. I showed you that coin. I don't have their website necessarily. I'm going to do a deep dive on it here. It's called Anoma, A-N-O-M-A. It's X-A-N. Anoma is a blockchain project that functions as a distributed operating system. Now, this is very, listen to the beginning of this. Anoma is a blockchain project that functions as a distributed operating system. Notice the name of this is XAN. There's a reason for these. Some of these cryptos that have X's, I want you to see the tie-ins. There's something going on here very deep, okay? And some of it has to do with governments and stuff, all right? There's something here. Anoma is a blockchain that acts as a distributed operating system for intent-centric applications in Web3. This crypto is designed for Web3. You're not going to get rich off this shit in 3 months, okay? This is endgame crypto right here. Now, I already showed you how to make money on this. You buy it wherever and you sell it on Phantom. You just fucking doubled your money, okay? 100%. Thank you very much, Crypto Hulk. I better get a nice little tip on that one, okay? Like a little pre-Christmas tip for Crypto Hulk. That would be nice. For those of you that make some good fucking money on this, and drain fucking Phantom. Put $1,000 in, see if it works. Do it again 2, 3, 4 times. Phoo-wee. Sell off some shit you got, turn it into whatever, and buy that shit and flip it, man. This is how you make a lot of money. And I want you guys to be successful and just make a ton. When you see an opening, fucking take it. It's like football or sports or something, right? See an opening, boom, take it. Run with that fucking ball, get the touchdown. Quit being a fucking pussy about it. Crypto Hulk, my gosh. Hey, man. This crypto aims to unify multiple blockchains. Oh, it's a interoperability type crypto Hulk. Yeah, and you're going to see how Ripple, I believe Ripple has some play, or they're using Ripple. They don't have to have Ripple partnerships. They can be utilizing the XRP ledger. You're going to see here where all this kind of comes together. This crypto aims to unify multiple blockchains into a single development environment, allowing developers to build apps that operate seamlessly across chains without infrastructure lock-in. This is interoperability, everybody, and this is built with Ripple technology also, in my opinion. I don't have direct evidence of it, but we got it close enough. Cosmos is involved in this, Cosmo SDK, and all that shit's fucking Ripple with the side chains and stuff. So this is fucking Ripple in disguise. Ethereum now is building on top of Ripple. This is what the fuck's happening. I told you guys all this shit's going to happen. This coin, you better get some, I'm telling you. This architecture emphasizes user intents, stating desired outcomes like swap assets privately. This is what these institutions are doing. That's why we can't see all this stuff. This crypto is going to help institutions swap assets privately. Oh, fuck, Crypto Hulk. We never can catch up to these bastards. No, you can't. But you can watch Crypto Hulk show, and I can discover shit that they don't want you to find out, and then I'll tell you so you're aware of it. You know what they don't want you to find out? That if you buy your fucking XAN crypto somewhere else, sell it on Phantom and double your money like right now. And then when this crypto takes off later, you can like literally buy this fucking crypto right now for free. You can put in $1,000, make $1,000. That's $2,000, and then keep your $1,000 in this crypto. You just got a free $1,000 worth of crypto by watching my fucking show. Okay. That's why the $500 member groups are pretty fucking cool. Because you guys figure out ways, we come up with ways to make money. Chris, one of my members, was like, I got $1,000. I need another coin. I'm like, all right. This is your chance, Chris. Today you can make $2,000, $3,000. Then you got to stop bitching at me. Anoma launched its mainnet phase 1 on Ethereum, September 2020. This crypto just came out. Oh my gosh, Becky. It's XAN. As of November, it has a circulating supply of only 2.5 billion. Tokenomics allocate. Now here's this crypto's good. They're not going to dump it like a lot of these crypto. Here's what's up. The tokenomics allocate 44% to public distributions. And in parentheses, kind of, it's like 25% to community, marketing, and liquidity. And of that 44%, that's 25% for that. You got 19% for research and development. 31% of these cryptos, of that 44%, that you got 31% go to backers, 15% to core developers, foundation, and treasury 10%. Now listen, here's why this crypto is good. There's a 12-month lockup period by 36 months. And after a 12-month lockup period, they're going to slowly release for the next 36 months to prevent sudden supply dumps. This crypto is responsible. XAN serves as a coordination mechanism for the ecosystem used for network fees, governance, voting, incentives, solvers, participants. powers payments, privacy, preserving trades, and integrations. Let me read off right here. It's a blockchain that functions as a distributed operating system in Web3. This crypto aims to unify multiple blockchains into a single development environment. Allows developers to build decentralized apps that operate seamlessly across chains without infrastructure lock-in. This crypto swap assets privately. Are you hearing this? This crypto can swap assets privately rather than explicit transactions on chain. Privacy is a core feature using zero knowledge proofs. Asset agnostic interactions launched in 2025. Next point. I got notes on this that I took. A 12-month lockup period is where we're at right here, followed by a 36-month linear unlock to prevent sudden supply dumps. Next, Anoma Pay. They have something called Anoma Pay, is one of their tools that they have. They coordinate large flows like 9 billion from Uphold with ZK privacy, so that reduces on-chain footprints. This is how, and this is an institutional privacy kind of a crypto. If you like privacy cryptos, this one is definitely one you've got to look into. Steve, has a unified layer improving UX to Web 2 levels while maintaining decentralization. The Anoma Foundation, here we go again, is in Zug, Switzerland. That is, I'm telling you, when something's in Zug, that means the powerful of the powerful. Okay, this crypto is a sleeper right now. Adam Brink is the guy that made it. Guess what? He founded a privacy platform called Namada. I think they have a crypto too. So he's into this whole privacy thing, right? It's a layer one. He made it in 2023. That's another crypto involved, Namada. The founder, Adam Brink, was involved in Tendermint. Oh, shit. Now that's fucking massive. And there's government stuff going on. We'll get into Tendermint here in a minute. That's massive because Tendermint mixed with Cosmo to make that Cosmo SDK, and Ethereum, Ripple got with Persist, worked with Cosmo, which is Tendermint, and made the Ethereum virtual machine sidechain. This is Ripple. This is the Ethereum virtual machine sidechain to Ripple that's mixed in with this Tendermint Cosmo SDK shit. Okay, that's why there's all this interoperability here, because they're utilizing the Ripple ledger, okay? You know, now, I'm just going with it, because we all know that Ethereum's not interoperable. So we know it's all the Cosmo SDK, then Ripple comes in with Persist and makes it even better, okay? So this guy who founded this coin, XAN, he was one of the founders, and he worked on Tendermint, and he also worked on Proof of Stake, and he worked on ZK technology. Now, it's not related to ZK Sync, but this guy knows, he's very, very well, he knows what he's doing. This guy also warned us about the risk of government-backed blockchains, and he emphasizes privacy in the crypto's future. Now, there's another company we'll get into. It's called Heliax. It's also helping this Anoma company. So Heliax is involved in this. Cosmo developers are involved in this. Oh, yeah. Tendermint developer. This, I'm telling you, this XAM thing is a fucking Christmas present. It has Cosmo engineers are advising Anoma. It has integrations with Uphold for liquidity flows. Now, there's something called Sully Swap, SULLY, and then swap. You know what that's for? Private Ethereum virtual machine trades. Oh my God. I'm telling you, Namada is an asset-specific privacy coin. Now, Deloitte the massive accounting company, you call Deloitte in when you want them to investigate your crypto and make sure it's on the up and up. Deloitte has already investigated this crypto and found that it will go to $5 fairly soon. I don't know when they did. I don't know what soon is, but like next year or something, whatever. That's what they're showing here. That's Deloitte talking about this is going to $5. XAN is positioned for institutional inflows and Bitcoin treasury trends. And we're seeing it right now. All kinds of institutions are all getting ready to come in, aren't they? That's what this crypto is for. Here's their investors: Polychain Capital, CMCC Global, the Spartan Group, Delphi Ventures, CMS Holdings, and Electric Capital. Next, we're going to go over Tendermint deep dives, Heliax deep dive, and a Ripple Persist Cosmo SDK integration. We're going to get into all this. So that's basically what this crypto is. It's a new company, but you got to remember the partners in this. We're going over them right now. Cosmo, Tendermint, Heliac, Ripple, Cosmo SDK, Sidechain. This gets very massive very quick. Let me check the comments, and then we're going to do more of the deep dive on who are the companies, what are the technologies helping XAN. They're not by themselves. They've got fucking King Kongs, like 3 or 4 King Kongs helping this little project. That's why, in my opinion, it will be successful. Chris Guerra. Throw $1,000, make $1,000, renew 500 membership basically for free. Whoa, awesome. Way to go. All right. Yeah, some of you guys, it will work, and some of you guys, it won't work when you go to sell. All right. Now, Tendermint. Remember now, the guy that helped make Tendermint made XAN. So what is Tendermint? We went over this. Tendermint is a Byzantine fault tolerance. That's how, that's a government. So here's where it comes in. The Byzantine fault tolerance is like a government invention. What is that? SHA-256. You guys ever heard of that? Okay, that's how Bitcoin was made, and the government invented that, and Bitcoin used it. So this is all government-y stuff. This XAN crypto has government ties in here somehow. This particular Tendermint is a proof of stake protocol designed for building scalable, secure blockchains. Tendermint serves as the core networking and consensus layer, allowing developers to focus on application logic without rebuilding the underlying structure. Originally developed in 2014, that's right about the time Ripple hit the scene. Actually, Ripple did hit the scene in 2014. Tendermint powers the Cosmo ecosystem. Whoa. Now it's just got fucking massive right now. And adopted by numerous projects for instant finality energy, like Atom. It's not a standalone cryptocurrency, but enables tokens like Atom in Cosmos. Tendermint rebranded to what's called Ignite. So Tendermint is now called Ignite. In 2022, they went through a name change. They decided to shift focus to tools for the interchain interoperability blockchains. Now that is Ripple right there. Let me show you interoperability inter-blockchain protocol. Here is this right here. When you start hearing about Cosmo SDK and this interoperable blockchain thing, this is what it is right there. It's Ripple. Let me continue with this Tendermint. So Tendermint's mixed up with Cosmo, which worked with Tendermint to make the SDK, but the Ripple comes in and make it all kinds of interoperable. That's where the magic happened when Ripple and Persist got with Cosmo, the project, the SDK thing with Tendermint, and just blew it out to make it this massive article, which we're going to get into at the end. That's where Ripple's tie-in in this comes in. Tendermint was founded by Jay Quant, who served as CEO, but he stepped back in 2020. So he was CEO for about 6 years. He holds a computer science degree from Cornell. Post Tendermint, he proposed the Atom 1 fork of Cosmos to address governance disputes, focusing on minimalism and security. So we're looking through Tendermint here. I'm going to try to cherry pick Tendermint, not read all this. The company Tendermint now has 50 to 100 employees. They're working with the Cosmo Hub projects like Secret Network, which is privacy, Akash, Thorchain. Binance is based. Binance has integrated Tendermint. That's how fucking big it is. Tendermint is fucking massive. Integrations include the Binance Smart Chain, which used a modified Tendermint for high-through DeFi. And then Terra, of course, was involved, but they went out of business because they were naughty. So yeah, Tendermint is deeply embedded in over 100 chains. That's how big Tendermint is. It's in 100 chains. Tendermint has, it's used for, they use Tendermint because it's vitally important to these chains, these 100 blockchains. Provenance blockchain, for instance, is tailored for financial services. Let me scroll down. What recently happened is Thorchain, November of 2025, this month, right now, Thorchain, which is Tendermint powered, listed in the top dexes with the RUNE token for settlements. They're using Thorchain is using Tendermint. There's a academic university. I don't know which university it is. Let me look. Here's the article here. Copy and a paste. I'm going to give you this link. This is a university in China, and they have a paper here. I have not read it. UC-based protocol. I'm not a tech person, and for those of you that are, you're going to appreciate it because I don't know what this is, but you have a university that studied Tendermint and the Thorchain and how it all works. There it is right here, addressing Tendermint use in a college. If I scroll down here, see no red flags. So Tendermint's a platform. There's no coin for it. Promo. Now, if we get into the government, now where does Tendermint come into the government? There's a little bit of evidence. It's not directly a government partner. Tendermint has no direct government ties. However, its Byzantine fault tolerance consensus technology is often integrated via the Cosmo SDK and adopted and explored in several government-backed initiatives, particularly in central bank currencies. Now, let's look through here. The Tendermint is involved with this International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, INATBA. It's a multi-stakeholder organization that includes representatives from governments. So there's this world organization called the International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications. Has a lot of government people in there, and they examine cryptos and find out which ones governments could use. They find out which cryptos are legit, number one, and then they adopt them into their central bank digital currency. Tendermint is one of those cryptos that they've already given the okay with. So the same guy that kind of made Tendermint is helping, he is making the XAN, the Anoma crypto right there. You got the top people of the industry right here with the XAN crypto. This membership in this International Association for Trusted Blockchain Application gives Tendermint a role, listen to this, in influencing European Union technology. No shit. See where this goes? Right up to the top. When I saw XAN, I dumped some money in there, let me tell you. Not a whole lot. I'm not telling you how much, but not a whole lot of money, but dumped some money. Like a regular, yeah, about the same that I put in on a regular investment. It'll be my long-term hold. Because when I'm looking through this, Tendermint has a role in influencing European Union technology. I was like, wow. And regulatory discussion. So Tendermint is in the talks of European regulators. They're talking about Tendermint and the Cosmo SDK and these things. This is all government. I told you the XAN shit. Anything with an X, just fucking buy the fuck out of it. This crypto Tendermint, it's deep. Yeah, they're in the same. There isn't official relationships with Tendermint and governments. It's where Tendermint is always in that conversation with regulators. The governments are like using this technology. There's no written relationship where, yes, we're partners. There's none of that. But Tendermint influences EU technology, and they're also, when you see the European Blockchain Observatory and Forum, you'll have people from Tendermint there. I'm like, whoa. The European Commission has talks about Tendermint and uses Tendermint, and they want to use it for their CBDCs and stuff. As of 2025, INATBA, the INATBA, like we just talked about, continues to engage with European Union policymakers. Let's keep going. Now, the government of Colombia is piloting its first CBDC on what? The Cosmos network, which relies on Tendermint's Byzantine fault tolerance. There you go. You have an actual government. We have it. It's verified that the government of Colombia is using the Cosmo network, which is Tendermint BFT, and that same motherfucker that was involved in that shit is making the XAN crypto. Just thought I'd let you know. Might be something you might want to grab a hold of, put a few $100 in there. Yeah, I put, I didn't put a whole lot, but I bought $600 and something worth of that shit. Well over 20,000 tokens. This is a project that's, when I saw this evidence shit, I'm like, wow. A research project called COS, short for Cosmo -CBDC, was funded by who? The Korean government. Oh, shit. I'm telling you. When I saw this, I'm like, damn, this XAN crypto is the bee's knees. This was back in 2021. The Koreans made their CBDC, so did the Colombians, using Cosmo and Tendermint, the Cosmo SDK. That's all Ripple with the side chains, the EVM. Oh, yeah, this thing is fucking golden. Let's keep going. Let's see. Cosmo has broad adoption in Asia, and it has grants. I don't know what the IITP grant means. That must be something government. They got a couple of them. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Millicent Labs, which includes veterans from Tendermint team. So the Tendermint people, where the guy who made XAN, he's involved in these people. They have received funding from the United Kingdom Government Research and Innovation Department. Oh, shit. Telling you what, they're getting government money, folks, for this Cosmo, Tendermint, and all these people involved in this. Here we go again. United Arab Emirates government. Let's read. There's something called a SEO. It's a blockchain. Here, I'm going to copy and paste it. I can't say this. I don't know what language or. So that right there. Collaboration details. It's an OPN chain. So capital OPN and then chain built on Cosmo SDK with Tendermint BFT consensus has partnered with the government of, here we go, Sao Tome and Principe for the world's first blockchain-enabled citizenship program. Oh, shit. Additional ties include United Arab Emirates Holding, NG9, and GWIN. We went over this one, GEWAN. Wasn't there a crypto that was GEWAN? One of you guys has it. The GWAN crypto? Oh, shit. That's involved with that one. Who has that GWAN crypto? Let me take a look at my Grok. Refresh my memory. What an exciting little program we have today, huh? Let me go into my history. Type in G1. And that pops up. G1 Holding is an Abu Dhabi diversified holding company. OPN chain, a layer 1. Let's go on to Coin Gecko and type in OPN. That's Open Ticketing System. I don't know. I don't remember going over that one. Oh, shit. That's got like 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros in front of it. Bitch. 4 zeros in front of that shit. The market cap's almost $2 million. Oh, that's pumpable. That is a pumper, right? That's a pump dumper, folks. There's 4 zeros right in there. I'd have to do research on it. I can't pump dump it. Open ticketing ecosystems. Well, aren't we finding out a lot of interesting things today on Crypto Hulk Show? Glad you stopped by. Hopefully you guys are going to make some money off this if you play your cards right. This is the OPN chain, and it's dealing with G1. G1 Holding is an Abu Dhabi diversified company. IOP and then little n, a sovereign AI and blockchain platform valued over $1 billion. IOPN operates OPN chain, a layer 1 with Ethereum virtual machine. Yep, it's called OPN. That's the coin. It's a retail purchase for various cryptocurrencies. I will end that. That's a mighty good one you got there, folks. That is a pumping crypto right there, the OPN. I don't know if it's the same one. I'd have to do research. I don't have time to verify all this shit now, but that fucking thing with 4 zeros. Oh, I think I'm getting a stiffy. I better keep going. But let me check the comments here. Merhaba. Oh, let's go into Merhaba. Oh, see what I'm telling you? We go over these cryptos, and some of you guys get impatient. No, it's not making any money. I'm going to get rid of it. And then here's Merhaba comes popping up again. Let me do this. Crypto Hulks talked about. Oh, I don't have that on my computer for some reason. Yeah. I know I've heard of that crypto. I don't know why it's not popping up. Maybe me and my friend looked this crypto up. I think, is this a Turkish crypto? Grok is thinking. Merhaba means hello in Turkish. So, yeah, this Jawan holding company, we've gone over that before. The OPN chain. Let me continue on with my deep dive because Grok's taking too long. Let's look here. Hold on a second. Hong Kong. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority has explored distributed ledger technology. Okay, never mind with that. Paradigm has funded them. Now, here's another thing. ZK Sync. Oh, now Caleb and Brown has ZK Sync. And this is where, based on comprehensive review of blockchains, ZK Sync does have indirect involvement with Tendermint. Oh, shit. And Vitalik Buterin just talked about ZK Sync a few weeks ago. Oh, shit. Look what we're finding out today. ZK Sync has indirect involvement with Tendermint. Tendermint mixed up with Cosmo SDK. They have this crypto XAN. Cosmo SDK is mixed up with Ripple and Persis because they have the Ethereum virtual machine. Oh, shit. This is all coming together. Tendermint-based projects have leveraged ZK Sync's stack for rollups, creating hybrid models that combine Tendermint's Byzantine fault tolerance with ZK Sync roll-up technology for enhanced scalability, security, and Ethereum interoperability. Very, very interesting, kids. Tendermint and Cosmo Layer 1 blockchain focused on gaming and digital content. They launched ZK-XLPLA, ZK-XPLA, April 2025 as a high-performance ZK rollup on Ethereum. This uses ZK Syncs, oh shit, via Caldera, a rollup allowing XPLA to maintain its Tendermint core while gaining Ethereum security, low-cost transactions, and interoperability. ZK XPlay supports games like The Walking Dead. Oh, shit. Here we go. We're finding out a lot of neat things today, Mr. Hulk. Projects like Polymer Labs in 2023, a ZK-friendly fork of Tendermint's consensus engine. Oh, man. Tendermint X in 2023 is an open source ZK Lite client for Ethereum virtual machine, allowing Cosmo chains to connect to Ethereum. So this is all Ripple right here. The Cosmo SDK with Ripple and Peersys. This is how all this Ethereum shit's coming together with ZK Sync, Ripple, Cosmo, and all these things. They all need to. Ripple's XRP brings the interoperability to make Ethereum do. Look, if it wasn't for look, each crypto has its own use case. All right. So Ripple provides the interoperability for all these motherfuckers to do what they got to do. That's what Ripple does. The Codius is what's doing all this, allowing all this interoperability. But Crypto Hulk, Codius is dead. That's what my other favorite YouTuber, Crypto Hulk, said. It's a dead project. It was dead 11 years ago. Why are you still talking about it? Because if you don't shut up, I'm going to fucking kill you. Allowing Cosmo chains to connect to Ethereum ZK Sync with 600x throughput gains. Oh my God, we're really learning about. So go to Caleb Brown and buy ZK Sync. I'm telling you to do it. Cross chain. This is massive. It just keeps going on with the ZK Sync crypto. Like, damn. ZK Sync's ties embrace Tendermint's role in modular blockchains. I'm just seeing so much here. I can't believe it's not butter. This thing just gets more massive with the ZK Sync, and Zcash is mixed up. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. ZK Sync's going to be a fucking huge ass monster. I'm just telling you. Hoo-wee. Okay, there you have that. Let me check the comments really quick here. Where we at? 52 minutes. Some bitch. But XRP doesn't have smart contract. Stu Lavelle. I know that's what they say. And then XRP comes out with smart contracts. Well, here's the thing. For the slow people, the XRP ledger already has smart oracles. I've been only one talking about this Codius thing, okay? Spend an hour. I've been talking about that shit for like 3 years. Smart contracts are great. Ethereum has smart contracts. Big deal. And the smart contract tells the crypto what to do. But what tells a smart contract what to do is an oracle. But then that's all that Ethereum and Bitcoin might have. But then what tells an oracle what to do? The smart oracle. And that's what Codius is. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. So Ethereum can have their oracles. I'm sorry, Ethereum can have their, Ethereum's a smart contract. Yeah, what you really want is smart oracles. That's what Codius is. That's what Ripple has. Google client. Google has something called native client. That's Google bought that. Now Ripple and Google, it's all this shit's the government shit. They're all together. They're all in bed together, bumping uglies. Okay. Mr. OG, Ripple don't use XRP. They've been using that since 2013. And that's what a lot of the other people say. Oh, well, Ripple's not actually, there's nobody using XRP. It's XRapid. I already showed you proof, 2013. Ripple Latam. They've been using that shit from day one. XRP. Bumping uglies. All right, next, what do we got here? That's Tendermint. Deep dive. What do we got here? Okay, this is Heliax. They're also working with XAN. Let me do a copy and a paste for you. Heliax is involved in this as well. So the XAN is a small project with the biggest motherfuckers helping them out and building with them. So that's what's up. This is how you know XAN, Anoma is going to be massive because they got the people that created the fucking internet is working with them. Like literally the biggest dogs are with them. This is a massive, they've got so much help and assistance. They're going to be successful. You have to, with all these kind of people on your team. Helix is a blockchain research development and product company specializing in self-sovereign and privacy-preserving technologies. Steve, you need to look into this one because you like that privacy shit, all right? Founded in 2020. See, this is one where I can dump money into a privacy-type crypto because all these fuckers are working together and they're tied in with governments and shit. This is a great I like this project. I'm glad I put $600 in. Founded in 2020, it operates at the forefront of distributed ledger research and development with the focus on financial sovereignty and data protection. The company is closely tied to the Cosmo ecosystem. Oh shit. Drawing from technologies like Tendermint. So who helped make Helix, which is a Anoma partner, this guy named Awa Sun Yin, co-founder of Anoma. Oh, now you're seeing his connections here. Anoma, that crypto we're just talking about, and Helix is a separate company, but he's working for him. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk. This is a fucking gold mine of a crypto. He's the co-founder of Anoma and Namada that we talked about earlier, and a director at Helix. Crypto Hulk, this thing is getting really fucking huge. Past work includes being the first female data scientist and software engineer at Chainalysis. I cannot believe this. At Chainalysis, you know what Chainalysis is? All the governments in the world, when they want to track crypto that got stolen or hacked, you call up Chainalysis. This fucking lady works for them as a software engineer. She's a scientist. This is huge. Oh shit. She's also been involved in Tendermint and Zcash as a privacy technician. Oh God. Hey, if you like privacy coins, this motherfucker you better have. This thing is so fucking connected. Like, there's another privacy coin that one of my followers talks about a lot, and it's great. I hope he's watching the show because this one is way fucking better than that one. The connections in this are just fucking ginormous. Let's see here. And Helix employs researchers and developers focused on Rust-based implementation. Oh my God. I know that's fucking huge. Past people from Helix worked at Tendermint, Zcash, Cosmo, Electric Capital, Delphi Digital. These people they don't have all the JP Morgans throwing the money around. These are real scientists, and these people know what the fuck they don't need to go. These people don't need to go suck dick at to get money from JP Morgan and Andrews and Horowitz. These people already know what the fuck they're doing. They come prepared. These are a force to be reckoned with. All these little companies involved in this Anoma thing. Anoma protocol. Namada. Let's look at Namada as a layer 1 hub for Web3, acting as a shield asset aggregator. It hides. Oh shit, this is awesome. It hides shit. I love it. Here's the latest news. Anoma, there's something called the Anoma Resource Machine. It is a privacy layer that turns any chain, into a privacy. Oh, this fucking Anoma coin is going to be massive. Some bitch. I didn't read this part. Anoma has something called a research machine, and it's going to be a privacy layer that turns any chain into a privacy enabled one without high fees or UX friction. This is fucking amazing. I might have to double my exposure to this one. I need to buy more. Emphasis on shielded multi-chain assets with IBC support. That's what the Ripple and shit is, everybody. Oh my God. Ripple's turning this, Ripple's XRP and that Cosmo SDK and the Tendermint and the Persis is turning this privacy coin, this privacy into everything. This is so huge. It's getting beyond what I can understand. Whoa. I'm going to leave it at that. God, this thing is something else. Okay. Whew, that's a deep dive, man. Again, now here is the Ripple. Let me show you how Ripple comes into all this. We're just about done. Hang in there, everybody. We'll make it. We're through all the thick and thin. We are right at the tail end of this deep dive, and it's just fucking massive. Evmos collaborates with Ripple and Persis to enhance the XRP Ledger EVM sidechain. Let's look at this really quick. Ripple and Persis will leverage Evmos, Ethereum Virtual Machine Operating System, Evmos, to further develop and enhance the XRP Ledger EVM sidechain. The XRP Ledger EVM sidechain will be built leveraging EVM OS, a modular, customized stack offered by Evmos. Okay. It brings access to over 60 SDK chains via the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, the IBC protocol, powered by Evmos, and the Ripple Ethereum Virtual Machine sidechain aligns with industry standards and joins one of the most versatile Web3 ecosystems, the Interchain. Son of a bitch, Crypto Hulk. We're learning so much today. I feel like a smart man. I feel like a smart person. Evmos comes with a host of features. So I'm gonna kind of end that right there. Basically, this has 90 interconnected chains it's showing right here. This is so fucking huge today, the show that we had. I hope you all can take advantage of it and make some money. Yeah, there was a crypto. It was called Marhaba. That's where we learned. We saw the crypto. It's Marhaba. It's a Sharia compliant crypto, and it's got 3 zeros in front of it and an 8. Super pumpable. This crypto is kind of mixed into all this shit too. I'm telling you what, everything we're going to look back one day, and millionaires will be made from people watching Crypto Hulk show, because we found all these cryptos with 3, 4 zeros in them, and some of you guys are holding them. MRHB, and build on BNB. Today's show is absolutely fucking fanatical. Let me look through some comments here. Robert Driscoll, Bobby says, bought some Hulk, thanks. Hulk, you got to get Caleb Brown to get Rise, Canton, and Anoma. Rise, Canton, and Anoma. I know. Let me message. I'll write that down, and I will send that off to Caleb Brown right away. Tell him they're in trouble. Rise, Canton coin, Anoma, which is XANT. N. Okay. Chris Sharpie says, I bought a Noma and some CFG while I was at it. Okay, let me look at some comments. You're bigger on XAN than ZK. What I did, I told you guys, I sold off my ZK Sync and I bought Stellar. Because I didn't have any at all. I know Stellar's going to be, I'm going to try to get back into ZK Sync on the first of the month when I get my crypto allowance. But I know that Stellar is going to be more massive than ZK Sync. But I need to get ZK Sync because I sold it off to get Stellar. So, but Crypto Hulk, you don't like Stellar. Shut up. All right, let me just check the comments a little more. Okay, think that we're done. All right, that is it. I know you had to have made at least a lot of money today. Some of you at least were able to make that lucky flip. So with that, I'm going to end the show and work on a tomorrow morning show, and I'll see you then.